Now, this is a live uh, graphic, and and we and if you watch the orange dot as it moves from point to point, it has a sort of gravity to it when it's in dynamic unfoldment. So wherever the orange dot is, it pulls gravitationally the collective in that direction. Now, from a social political science vantage point, does it make sense that this could be seen as any influencing factor, whether it was a war in Ukraine, whether it was a someone rising to dictatorship in any country, whether it was a the switching back and forth between the Democrats or Republicans in the presidency, whether it's how many judges we have that are either Democrats or Republicans. And so from a macro view, we could utilize this as a metaphor for influences evolving the evolution of human consciousness. We could see this orange dot as the street vendor in Tunisia that set himself on fire and started the Arab Spring. We could see this orange dot as the efforts of Gandhi in India. We could see this orange dot as Hitler affecting the global situation through destructive, dictatorial, and genocidal intentions. So if we see this orange dot of influence, we can suggest that there are many ways that we can positively and constructively influence any global or national or organizational process via the effect of a particular influence within the collective that has sustained influencing capacity to influence. So there are positive evolutionary steps, and seemingly negative evolutionary steps based upon the nature of that orange dot as it affects the collective. And so within the WSS, there have been many fantastic and wonderful and constructively and well-aligned developments and contributions and evolutions of consciousness. And paradoxically, at each step of our evolution, there have also been there have been dynamics of either attempted co-optation of the information or that we would produce, or monetization of it in other venues, or assertion of personal ownership of groups of people. And we would suggest that those would be the not as positive manifestations of this orange dot influence on organizational development. If anyone is an expert, so to speak, if anyone has seeming control over any particular element or portion of the WSS process, does it make sense that it has potential unfolding turbulence dynamics or overt influence on strategic unfoldment of the organization's evolution? What we're saying is that it's worth understanding each of our processes and their dynamic within the whole, within the collective, and understanding the modalities of participation and collaboration are optimally aligned with organizational mission, vision, etc., and to be able to understand that if there are non-alignments in any of those areas, that we can inadvertently draw the organization's trajectory off target or inadvertently. And so it's just useful to be conscious of those dynamics as we move forward together.